the stuff that we also need to be talking about, because CSVR, as Ivo says, we work at a global level, but we also do quite a lot of work at a regional level, and we engage with the AU, and there's a lot of discussions that are happening within the African context around some of these issues.
So we want to, as CSVR, shape a public agenda around addressing violence. And that's, I think, we want to be clear. We don't want to shape that on our own preconceptions. We want to shape that around a clear evidence base, around research that we've consolidated.
It's up to, I think, scholars and academics to go beyond the headlines to begin to understand what the sort of root cause dynamics are.
Really timely, because we are seeing that there is increasingly an erosion of a number of gains that we have made in relation to peace building, both I think at a global level, but also just in our continent.
And I definitely feel that this conference is pertinent to reflect on how South Africa has a sort of schizophrenic approach to international norms around peace building. We almost as a country want to be at the forefront of peace building initiatives, but when it becomes inconvenient for local leadership and national leadership, then we decide that we're not interested in doing that anymore. Not too long ago, South Africa indicated that they were going to attempt to withdraw from the ICC, and again you begin to see what was once the darling of the international human rights community engaging with international norms in ways that are inherently problematic and oppressive.
Potential trade-offs, or if you don't have any, that would also be interesting.
National trauma that happens. Where do you stop? And some people talk 200 years, but shapes an individual who is living now.
I think this space has also been one where South African NGOs have reflected on their experiences and looking at our own peace building kind of innovations in relation to various social issues, the xenophobic protests, the fees must fall, and government initiatives where NGOs have collaborated with government to promote certain human rights. And to see those innovations through an international lens, and to say, well, actually these things speak to broader international concerns. They're not just kind of relevant for what we learn in South Africa, but they actually speak to how international and global problems can be addressed in new and creative ways.
Is it about local communities that make them less violent and more likely to engage in conflict mediation processes than mob justice?
This week has been really insightful for me. I've just learned a lot, and especially about just how complex the whole area of peace building, social cohesion, transitional justice really is.
But also we have countries where they had peace and they are reverting back to conflict. So it is very clear that the usual traditional norms and values are not working, and we need to be more innovative.